Hello lovelies, I hope you're doing well. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Hannah and this is the place where I watch basically whatever I want. And yes, welcome back everybody, and we're back with another AND2BLE reaction. I got to the Curious music video last week, I believe, and I told you guys that I would be getting to the album listen shortly, and now we're finally here. It's been a few days since I originally planned to film it, but I have been having some issues, both with my headaches being here and annoying, and then also I had a full power and internet outage yesterday, so that was not great for filming either. But I'm finally here and we're gonna dive into it. So we're gonna be watching a bunch of trailers, teasers first, and then we're gonna dive into the songs, which I believe we have Curious plus 4 B-sides. And a lot of you guys have worried about the B-sides, so I'm excited about that. I have gotten to love Curious more, but I think overall it's just, there's some parts of it that I don't really vibe with, including a lot of the chorus, but you know, it's still a fun song. I enjoy it. It's just maybe not my favorite so far. So we're going to see what the B-sides have to offer. But to go through it, exactly what we're diving into, we're going to watch the Silence Cracks thingies, which is like Silence Cracks, how YUJIN sound, for example. We're going to dive into those 5. I'm going to watch those straight because I think that's going to be it. And then we're going to watch the Resense Curiosity trailer thing. I decided, I think this is all that there was, but if I'm missing anything, please let me know and I'll be sure to dive into that at a later date. And then we're going to dive into the Curious on the Spot performance, and then we're going to listen to all of the songs. I have forgotten to check if there has been any lyric videos, because when I first planned this, there was no lyric videos out of any of the songs, so I'm going to check if that is something that I still can get into. Otherwise, I'm going to watch the audios and then look up the lyrics later. But I think since it's been a week since this released, I think we should have lyric videos out. So I'm going to fix that up, hopefully try to get it from a similar creator, and then we're going to dive into that as well with all of the tracks, which are Aura, Sugar Rush, Bed, and Happy And. So those are the B-sides. But yeah, I'm excited. I have not heard most of these songs at all. I think I haven't heard the B-sides at all, so that is very exciting, but I hope you guys are too. Let's dive right in. So I was able to find a couple lyric videos that we're going to use from Chenyol, so thank you. You have made my life easier today. And yeah, we're just going to dive into these. I promise you guys, if there's any performances of any B-sides you would like me to check out, please link them down below or just say what you want to see, because with them, of course, it's going to be a little bit more easier to get to. Besides, you know, with usual album lessons, it's not like I react to the group weekly. And please let me know also, I forgot to talk about this and I haven't talked about this yet, which I should have. How do you guys want me to treat these two groups now? Do you want to have either one working weekly? Because since I have one weekly slot, but I also think it's really crazy to do 2 videos, how do you want me to treat them? You know, like, do you want me to treat them as 2 separate groups, or just like technically to 1, so that it, like, if I decide, okay, this week I have more to get to from AND2BLE and this week I have more to get into from Zero Base 1, is that something you're okay with? Do you want me to mix and match? I'm not entirely sure how I should treat this, so please let me know going forward. But anyway, we're gonna dive into the original the member versions first, and then we're gonna dive into the full group trailer. So let's get right into this, and we're starting with YUJIN. I think this is an age order, but I can't be entirely sure with how old SEUNGEON is, because I haven't really learned that yet. So let's dive right in. I think he's earlier in the year though. Ooh. Further than sight. The smallest drop. Hold on. The smallest drop can wake the weakest, the deepest silence. Water drops. Single drop. Hold on. Oh my gosh. The lettering on this? Okay, Yoa, I see you, kind of. It shifts. Huh. You bet your ass I'm not going to remember each of these individually, so we're going to see how that goes. But very interesting. I like the concept of this already, and I feel like with the music video now that I've seen Curious before I saw this, it all makes sense, especially with, again, the color grading on this is very similar in that it feels kind of cold and muddy and like This feels like cinema rather than your average music video. You know what I mean? With like how muted everything is. So there's that. But let's continue with GYUVIN first. That's correct. Because he is, how old is he again? He's 4 days younger than I am. So let's get into this too. Ooh, that fits! Shut up. Hold on. Oh my god, this is like flashing like crazy. And I know maybe I shouldn't be paying attention to these too much, but I want to. Maybe I should just watch these in slow-mo now knowing this. But I saw that a rhythm begins before the world notices. Not every rhythm asks to be heard. Oh my god. Rhythms live quietly in the body. In the moment. In the movement of fingers. In pause between beat. Oh my god. This is crazy edited, but it's so cool. It shifts. Or was that was there a room? There was a word in the middle of it, I think. It shifts. No, it just shift. Flash twice. If it shifts. I'm really curious about this so far. And again, the work with the sound effects, like the sound design on this, is crazy. I feel like I'm hearing too much. It's too loud in my ears. But I think that's also my fault because I always have this cranked up. Sam. Okay, let's continue with Ricky. Expect more pausing because we're diving into this for real. A single strike cuts through the silence. Some sounds do not arrive gently. They strike. Is this reflective of the members, or is it reflective of their concepts? Or, yeah, the concept of this group. Sharp and sudden. Because if there's something that cuts through, it's Ricky. Ooh. Cutting through the something. A lot of these, like, kind of NPC-like characters. A single moment. The silence fractures. Shifts. Damn. I love the nails, by the way. I think he's talked about them, or he has, like, shown them up close. But they look so good. This ear thing. Again, this is all about, so far, obviously, because it's literally called Silence Cracks Ricky's, or members' sound. It's literally just about sound, and how it moves, and how it behaves. Interesting. Now, okay, I don't need to mute it, actually. It's not like there's been any spoilers. Now it's time for SEUNGEON. Let's see what he has to bring. One note out of place changes everything. One unexpected note. Oh, you see the senses here. Ah, so we have ear, eye, nose. Interesting. It's like these people are, like, decent, like, because that thing looks like it's just an earpiece, but it also might be showing that, like, they're, like, desensitized, or they're not paying attention to their, like, environment. One small change in pattern and the entire rhythm transforms. I like the fit, my guy. It shifts. Oof. That little tick, 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 tick. Oof. Yeah, so this is about, like, at least now, the whole thing has been about rhythms, about music, about just sound. Of course, but still. Interesting. Alright, we have one more left to go. For the members, we have House. Ooh, 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 ooh. Perfection begins with listening closer. Not every sound reveals itself? Is that what it said? Yeah. Hi there. I wonder where this was filmed, because he looks so much more different than the music video. In the subtle vibration of a string. I love that. In the delicate balance of a note. In the moment just before harmony appears. In the moment just before harmony appears. Listening closely is where the music truly begins. It shifts. It looked like it was like supposed to show that he's bleeding from the ear. But it's blue. It's blue blood. I guess for monetization reasons, but it's in his ear, you can see. Ooh. I like this one especially with the poetry and all the words, because that of like the moment just before the melody starts is when the music really begins. Or like that type of thing of it's not just when you hear it, it starts before, because it has to come from somewhere. It's not like music can naturally occur unless you are counting like a water droplet falling on top of something and making a noise and it having a like stable rhythm. Unless you count that as music, then that is obviously naturally produced. But everything else is, everything else is sort of like, I guess, yeah, most music, of course, is created by either humans or other sentient beings, you know? Interesting. Very, very interesting. Sorry about that. I turned my notifications off, so hopefully it won't bother us anymore. But yeah, we have one final thing to watch now. We have the full trailer. So let's get into this. Re-scene Curiosity. Ooh. Again, that tapping sound. Hello? Wow, this is really cool visually. I wonder how they did this. Whoa, 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 whoa. Everything's so fragile. They keep touching things and it, like, is destroyed. Wow. The water noises. That like noise I feel like has been featured in other trailers that I've seen before. Like it's like a, I think it's some string instrument that like takes you out. It's like a record scratch, but with an instrument like that, you know? I wonder what the symbols mean, if they have any meaning whatsoever. What is that? Signals. I wonder if it's supposed to be like some weird representation of like sounds themselves. Ooh. This is really cool. This could actually like be a poster. I would print this out and put it as a poster in my room. Cause it's kind of weird. Alien-like. Ear bleeding. Conformity. What the fuck? Oh! That was real. That was a real reaction right there. Ooh! Are they supposed to represent this, like, senses? You just cut someone's hair? Jesus, the ringing that we have in here, it's fucking with me. I don't think it's senses, because none of them have, like, smell or whatnot. But I feel like it all obviously has to do with sound, of course. Like, music and musicality. But I don't know exactly what everything is supposed to convey, you know? Oof. This is sick, though. The way that this has been made is amazing. So we ate with this. So we ate with this. Was that Morse code? Has somebody figured it out? If so, I would love to know. Wow. This is so cool. Especially this full trailer, but also the members trailers. Like, the concept behind it is so, like, unnerving, yet also really cool to look at. And again, it feels like we're explore a lot of different thoughts, ideas, and concepts in this, but my brain is not my brain is not smart enough to handle it. But I feel like, again, there's a lot to do with finding the musicality in the small things, or like, yeah, I guess just being able to find music and rhythm in the unconventional sense. Like, again, I think the tapping, the water drop sounds, the marching, the scratching, I guess just to playing around with noise and that experience, I think is sort of what is being pointed to. But I'm not entirely sure. I could be completely off base, and please let me know if that's correct, because I would 100% understand it, because that's just how I am and who I am. My brain does not work like it should, probably. But anyway, really cool. I really like that. And especially the quality of this, stunning. Again, yeah, well, you ate with this, sort of. So, now we're going to move on to the on-the-spot. The on-the-spot performance of this. I believe that means that this is sort of just supposed to be a little less produced and a little less like, this is a constructed big performance type of thing. But I'm not entirely sure. I think I've watched one of these before. I think I've seen OT9 Cerebus one do this. I think they did it for Lovesick Game or Kill the Romeo. One of those, I think. But anyway, let's dive right in and get into this as well. I'm excited to see the full choreography because I haven't actually done that yet. So, love that for me. Let's go, boys. I love the eyebrow slit. It looks great anyhow. I'm drinking orange juice, by the way, if you're curious. The quality is not being slacked on here, though. Like, damn. Ooh. The sleeveless? I talked about it, though. I love the verses. Turn it back up. Woo. Hi, babes. Ooh. Sorry, Ricky. I'll get to you soon. I love his gray hair so much. I talked about it a lot, and I don't know if that sentiments was shared with people of how little screen time I think SEUNGEON got. But I'm happy here, at least, because it kind of has to be, because he is in the middle for those sections, so it kind of has to be that way. But I'm just happy about it because I think he's in such a particular and, like, potentially ostracizing situation. Not in between the members, because the members do love each other, but I'm saying, like, within fan bases, because if some C-Roses have, you know, like I have, jumped this ship, but doesn't know him, I feel like it could create a situation where they're, like, overlooking him. So I'm happy about that, at least, that he is, at least, he's in the front here, and you see him well. Oh my god, I spit. But anyway, just saying that. I've been thinking about it, and hopefully that doesn't actually become the case. I've seen a lot of people adopting him and loving him, which that should be the case, but still. I've just been a little nervous, I guess. And that tattoo is out and breathing. Woo! These angles are great, though. I wonder if this is filmed. It's stunning, though. Woo! Kicked me right in the face. Those pants? Okay. Oh, dancers? They're back. Hold on. I mean, we all know about Hao's centeredness. Like, he is a performer. But the way he just did that, like, look at Ricky, that's intense. But I'm here for it. There's something about YUJIN in this era, though. Like, he's becoming his parents. And that little vibrato. Hey. Like, you know, Shunin has been like this since he turned 18, I feel like, but it's wild to see. It's wild. It's wild to see. Like, I love the makeup they have on, though. All of them. Like, hell yeah. Woo. Still, I've not really gotten this yet, and I apologize to all of you if you love the song. Like, love. Because I enjoy it, definitely. Anyway. Sorry, I was just talking over that. Sorry. I hope you understand. Oh. Again, though, when the voices come in, that's different. Damn. Those glossy lips are here to kill. I'm telling you. Oh, never mind. I thought we were done. Good job, dancers, too. You did amazing. Oh. So it's like, because Hao started it, and then YUJIN pressed, like, not record anymore, or whatever. It's obviously, because they have so many camera angles, it's not for real like that, but it's still really cool. Damn. Visuals, I tell you. And very different visuals, for sure. Like, bah. Crazy. Yeah. I talked about it in the middle of there. I have some parts I love. I especially enjoy the verses. And then also the later part of the chorus, I definitely am a little bit more here for, because there's something about a da-da-da-da-da-da-da, or like a na-na-na-na, one of those like rhythmic, melodic type courses that I'm here for. I like those, but I think here it just hasn't clicked as a whole, and I think maybe I share some of those sentiments with pre-March 2026 series. Like, it's just, you know, I will see as they develop, and obviously as I listen to the B-sides as well, but so far, I enjoy it. It just isn't exactly my cup of tea, I would say, just as a whole. But anyway, I enjoyed this a lot, though. The performance is really nice. I do enjoy it, especially the playing around with like the dancers, and then also the like formations and whatnot. It's really interesting. It's nice to see, and also I do appreciate SEUNGEON also. Again, getting that center moments. I do like that they all had their center moments, even though, and somebody pointed this out. I never remember your username, but I've seen you in so many of my comment sections. I'm sorry, but Ricky does have less lines here than he does in some Series 1 songs. And those are title tracks. So there's that. He still did not get a lot. And I hope that gets better as we continue on. Because this man can sing. He can rap. He's great. So give Ricky his time to shine. Because he deserves it. So that was on the spot performance. Curious. Now we're going to dive into all the B-sides. Now, like I said, if there's any performances in particular, because I believe they performed Aura, I think. This song we're going to get into. I think they performed it on either a music show or just their comeback showcase, or debut showcase. But please let me know if there's anything in particular you'd like me to check out, and I'll be sure to do that soon. But let us dive right in and hear our first song. And I forgot to mention this in the intro. Maybe I should have done that. Whoops. But I'm going to be ranking this album like I usually do. So 1 to 5 stars depending on how many songs I enjoy. So let us dive right in and check out our first B-side called Aura. Let's go.
It's fancy, baby, talking about me. Fix your eyes on me. Here's your answer, baby. Aura, 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 aura. All I got, no doubt. See it now, no doubt.
Okay, this needs to be turned up. Ooh! I was wondering what type of aura they were going to be talking about, so they're like, I've got aura. Gotcha. I need to turn this from the beginning also, by the way. My headphones are fucking with me.
It's fancy, baby, talking about me. Fix your eyes on me.
I need to get new ones, but I'll miss the pink. That's better.
No doubt, see it now, no doubt. 하나씩 보여줄게 다. 본적 없는 새로운 era.
Okay.
All I got, alright. I can make it alright for ya.
I'm here for this rhythm already.
문득 스친 you and I. 아주 짧았던 순간.
Ooh.
지난 그 눈 맞춤에 재밌어지는 my playground. I see you 고민 없이. You see me 너도 역시. 끌려버린 chemistry. I'm thinking you ready. Feeling like one.
See, this is what we needed from the title. Is more Ricky lines, but also I feel like I'm gonna like this song more. I'm sorry, it's not usually that like I can like a B-side more than that. Sometimes that happens, but that I like a B-side more than the title track, especially like a lot more. But we're gonna see.
끌려버린 chemistry. I'm thinking you ready. Feeling like born again. 발을 딛는 순간. 쏟아져내린 shine on my way.
Stunning.
그려갈 non-fiction. 느껴봐도 좋아. Let me show you what I'm about. Watch me. All I got, no doubt.
Sorry.
Show you what I'm about. Watch me. All I got.
Damn. Okay, mama. I see you there. That's mother right there. Watch me. He's being a lot more like tough in this era, and I'm here for it. Okay, I see you.
No doubt, see it now, no doubt. 하나씩 보여줄게 다. 본적 없는 새로운 era. All I got, aura. I can make
They want to seduce me. It's what I picked out so far. Ooh! This is really pretty. This is prime, like, relaxing type of music for me. Because it's not that intense, but it's also not, like, slow either. So this is, like, perfect to... Oh, I can see this already. I'm, like, writing my journal, and I'm just listening to this, and I'm just like... You know what I mean? Oh my god. Wait, I didn't even register that. Is GYUVIN gonna sing for us? Oh! I'm soft! Wow. Again, this is really pretty. Like the melody itself. Heavenly.
Show you what I'm about. Watch me. It feels like we're starting up something.
Those were very different watch me's. I feel like House was a little bit more like watch me. Like he was a little bit more like standoffish, and then Ricky was like, watch me. You know what I mean? Like different intention I'm reading behind those two.
What I'm about. Watch me.
You know?
It feels like we're starting up something.
My favorite fifth gen vocalist.
Baby, want me more. All I got, no doubt.
Hey.
Say it now, no doubt.
I feel like definitely. Again, I'm seeing something from them, and then I also saw something from OT5, now Series 1, that they really didn't do as 9. Like, this is very unlike Series 1's discography. But I'm here for it, because I really like how more R&B low-key this is. Again, it's a perfect chill song for me.
Alright for ya.
Okay. Don't tell me it's a good time. And what could that be? I'm just curious. I'm asking questions. It's good to ask questions. It's good to be curious. I just want to know. That's kind of what the title track is about anyway, of somebody being, I guess more so them being curious of somebody, but also that kind of being reciprocated. And here, I'm curious. What do you got that I would like? I'm just asking. Because, yeah, I'm really here for this. I like the sound a lot. I like how, again, it's a little bit more low-key. It's a little bit more chill. It's a song that I can see myself just, like, having on. Like, it's beautiful, don't get me wrong. But it's also that kind of song where you just have it on in the background and it kind of soothes you a little bit. Like, this is soothing to me. These kind of songs have a soothing effect. And I really like it a lot. Especially hearing all of them sing, too, is great. Like, I love that. Especially, I do think GYUVIN has had his moments, of course, of getting to sing. But I love it when it happens. And I think all of their voices fit this really nicely in different ways. Both the members with higher pitches, like SEUNGEON and GYUVIN, and also kind of how, yeah, I would call them higher pitched. And then Ricky and YUJIN's voices too. Like, they all fit it in a very nice way of kind of riding either above or below. Because this is very rhythm focused. And I like it. I like it a lot. I do. Already, I'm seeing potential for liking it more than the title track. Again, I have nothing against Curious. I think that she's great, but she's not really my song. So there's that. But anyway, I'm gonna see that I've been recording this entire video. Thank fucking God. Otherwise, I would have probably cried. But we're gonna continue, and we're getting into the next song, which is Sugar Rush, that's right. I was gonna call it Sweet. Sugar Rush. Ooh. The concept photos that they released have been nuts, though. I haven't gotten to talk about them, but beautiful. So, let's get right into our next song. Let's go.
Yeah. Give me that.
Ooh, I'm getting Vocaloid vibes.
Give me that. Yeah. Give me that.
Ah!
Give me that.
Stop. This is giving me like, I don't think they're really comparable, but Candy Pop, or is it called? Wait, what is it called? Is it called Pop Candy? Jelly Pop. Fuck, I call it Candy Pop. I'm so sorry. Jelly Pop from Boys Planet. It gives me that, except not really comparable. And then also, like I said, there's this one. That's where I got it from, maybe. Is that why it's called? No, I don't think so. That would be insane. But Sugar Rush, it reminds me of Candy Sugar Pop. It's something like that. Sugar Candy, like, it's something like that. And it's a Vocaloid song. Or no, I don't think it's a Vocaloid song. Is it? It might be originally in Japanese. It might be a Vocaloid song. I know the cover also, but that song that goes like that song. That is giving me such this vibe. I am already here for this. This sounds so cute.
Yeah.
I was not expecting this kind of song, but I'm here for it. Especially since it's been so like cool.
Give me that. Yeah.
In their concert photos and stuff.
Give me that.
I'm gonna look this up on the side real quick. Give me that. Woo! Ooh. I'm gonna search later. I was trying to find it, but it was a little bit difficult, especially since I can't remember it right now, but why have both of these been so heavenly? I love this. Hey! Like, this is so fun and also so... Like, electric pop music is some of my favorite, and it always will be, because it's such, like, an immediate mood booster of, like, whatever you're... Like, if you were going something shitty earlier that day, if you put on a song like this, it'll just disappear. Like, you'll have no choice but to cheer up. Like... Oh my god, the layering there! Adorbs. This part? I love a fucking, like, like that type of pre-chorus, bridge, chorus, whatever you want to, verse, whatever you want to use it in. It's just the best. It's almost like hypnosis in audio form. It's amazing. I'm transcending? That's what it's called. Hey! I'm just smiling. I'm loving it. Loving this. Hey. I love that little part. And Yujin has done it both times. That little So catchy. This song is about to be like stuck in my brain. This chorus is very repeatable, very easy. This is bad. This is real bad. Bridge Ricky's back. Hey. I'm having a great time. Are you sure it's a crush then, boy? You seem to be very down bad. And I'm alright with that, because that's how I am too. As soon as I'm like into somebody, I'll want to give up the world for them. So I fully understand that. What is Drop Pop Candy? Shit, I found it finally. It's called Drop Pop Candy. Oh my god. Have you guys heard this song? Let's hope I don't get claimed. But that's what this is giving me. And also, let's do a little part of the chorus too. This is a lot more. It's a lot more like in your face, like bubblegum pop music, but it does give me that vibe, especially with how that started.
Yeah. Give me that.
You get me? Just like a little bit. Although it had a little bit more silly noises. That's immediately what my brain thought of. So there's that. I am scarred by 2015-16 Vocaloid, but it's fun. It's very fun. Those songs are cute. They still stand, in my opinion. At least most of them do. So, that was Sugar Rush. I really like that song, though. That was really fun. So, now we're moving on to the next song, which is called Bed, which is a very menacing title. This is also the shortest song, so that sucks. But we're going to get into this as well. Now, Bed can have many different vibes. Are we sleeping or something else? Like, what are we doing on this bed? That's what I'm asking. That's what we're all asking for. So, we're going to see as soon as we get into this. Let's dive right in.
오늘 내 꿈을 말해줘 내가 그리는 하루가 궁금해 그런 상상을 해 세상을 like a bed 다른 모습대로
It seems sweet. Okay, good.
Ooh.
What fucking, like, weekend song did I stumble on? Like, it's not entirely The Weeknd, but it feels a little bit that way. Again, with that, like, ooh, like we have underlying here. Synth? Wow, stunning. Oh! Hello? Hello? Does it get more? What? Not in a bad way, but this is the most puzzling song I've heard in a bit. I was just like, okay, this is gonna be a little softer, a little bit nicer, and then we had a full like bum 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 brrr, like we had with Curious. But for that song, I feel like it was a little bit more okay. This is what's gonna come. This I had no idea at all that that's what we were gonna get from this. But again, I'm not opposed to it at all. I don't think it wasn't the first idea of like, okay, this is what the song is gonna be like. But I'm here for it. So far, it might be my least favorite, but still very cool and interesting. Especially all those noises. Like there's like a ooh being sung, and then it's like a wah, wah, wah. Because I thought something was going on like outside my door because of that. Okay. I'm here for this. Okay. I'm trying to pay attention to like the front, what's happening in the front of the song, but there's so much going on in the back too, in terms of like ad-libs, that I'm just like trying to pay attention to everything. One more time now. Again, what is that? Like it's back here, and I have no idea what to describe it as. But you hear it, right? Is it like layered? Is it like their voice, but like their voices, but pitch shifted? I'm so intrigued. I have no idea. So curious about that. Anyway, that was bad. I think so far, like I said, this is my least favorite B-side. I don't know, something just didn't like click with me that hard, but it is definitely pretty, and I like their voices on this for sure. And then also that whole like, ooh, like that first verse was really intriguing and like drew me in. And also, this song was very cute. You know, like I didn't know what to expect, but also maybe because they're a newly debuted, even though most, like all of them have been idols before, but being in a newly debuted group, it's not like you're gonna take those big risks, but you know what I mean, like you can never really be sure these days, because sometimes you'll be listening to a new song and you're like, oh, they just fully swore, because that's like not common really at all. So there's that. But I did enjoy it. I just think so far it's like the least interesting and intriguing to me personally, but yeah, still fun, still nice, and I do like the message. It's very, very sweet. Like, just, they're basically just like, think of me when you're dreaming tonight. Think of me. I'll be there to hold your hand. That's cute, you know? Like, I can appreciate that, even though it might not be entirely for me in terms of like what I usually like to listen to, like what I really stick on to, you know? But yeah, that was Bed. We only have one more track to go, which is kind of crazy because it feels like it just started. But our last song is called Happy And. I don't know what that means, because what is the what's gonna come? What's after? What's Happy And? Because it's not Happy End, I would assume. Because I don't know, maybe it's a play around with how A and E can be a little similar in Korean in some ways, but I also don't know. Maybe it's something else is gonna come out, or it just means that. I don't know. But let's go ahead and get into our last track, which is kind of crazy because it feels like it just started. But let's go. Oh, back with more Binzy. I'm happy we got quite a bit of whimsy in this, because I was not expecting that. Ooh. Okay, I'm here for this. I like this. Again, the title track for this album is so intense, and then also the trailers, a lot of the title, like the pics they posted, I would have never expected this, like 2 of the 5 songs to be like quite soft. It's really cool. It's really cool though. I appreciate it. I like the variety. Hey. Woo! Hello? it is happy end. Like end. End. You know what I mean? Cool, cool. Yes. So they are like clearly very into somebody, and you know, it seems to be reciprocated and happy, and it's sort of giving like obviously happy ending by 17. Like it's that kind of song where I'm just like, aw, this is so sweet. And especially it also being referred to as a story, like their story, our story. That's just what it's giving me. Like that's the vibe that I experience here. Like this is a song like you just vibe to and smile. I love the little glittery, fluttery noises. Too. It's going along with the actual like instrumental, like that little ding 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 ding. That's like an actual instrument. That's so. This is really cute. I appreciate it. As somebody who's scarred and always thinks that the last song on an album is going to be sad, this is making me happy. Thank you, AND2BLE. Thank you. I appreciate that. Hey. Yeah, I love this. This is so sweet. That's really addictive. Happy end. I appreciate this too, because you hear that harmony, because they've again layered their voices in order to create like this very nice kind of chorusy feeling in their singing. Ah, beautiful. Cute. Hey. I think that was Ricky. I'm not entirely sure though. I feel like I know them enough now that I can piece it together, but still, maybe. Perhaps it is him. Seems a little too much like him with the pronunciation. One more time. This is a song you listen to with your hands. It's not like I do it. Not like I do it all the time. Which I do. But still, this definitely is a song especially for listening to with your hands. Woo! I can't believe it. We made it to the other side. That's crazy. A little teaser. Because it's dropping, at least on Patreon, this is dropping at the same time. But, oh my gosh, I can't. We made it through our first AND2BLE album. and their first, because it's their debut. I am very happy to finally be here. Like I said, it's been a week, so that does suck, because I was here, I was a day late to the original initial release of the music video, and then I have been planning to watch this since Friday last week, but for multiple reasons, it's just never worked out in my favor to actually sit down and listen to it, so it sucked, but I'm finally here, and thankfully I've not been spoiled at all for any of these songs, but I really enjoyed a lot of them, and we're gonna see as soon as I listen to it how I feel, but yeah, I mean, we're gonna see as we come out of it. And of course, I forgot to mention this in the intro, and also throughout this video, kind of, but I'm also, of course, reacting to Series Base 1 stuff, so check out my top 5 reaction, as well as the listen to Ascend. So there's that. I just want to put that out there, and obviously watch the Curious music video too if you haven't done so. But I'm going to be right back for the album rating. So I have deliberated, I have thought this through, and the Sequence 001 Curiosity album from AND2BLE, their debut, gets a 4-star. You can probably tell maybe where that is coming from, but also not really. I forgot also, this is going to be a little bit of a change up from how I usually do it, because I have transferred everything over to another app or another writing software, so I'm not using what I usually use anymore. So we're going to see how this looks like on screen. I think it's not going to be too different. I like what I'm using a lot more, because I can basically do infinite writings. There we are. So I'm going to show this off to you real quick. I just think it looks neater too. This is what I use for like everything else. Notion, if you want to know. But yeah, I think also maybe I should get it a little closer. I don't want my ring light to be in the way. But yeah, I'm going to read this off. So yeah, I liked Curious, Aura, Sugar Rush, and Happy End. So Bed didn't really strike a chord with me. I don't know, I just didn't really... There's some parts of it that I liked. I like the overall, I guess, feeling of it, but I guess, yeah, it just didn't stick. I didn't really get an attachment to it, so that is why. I'm going to read off my little comments that I wrote. Overall, I enjoyed this. I had a few parts here and there that were not for me, and Bed didn't really stick, like I mentioned. I liked the softer songs a bit more on this one, but Aura and Sugar Rush were my favorites. We're gonna see, they're definitely gonna fight, but Sugar Rush of all, like I said, since it had such a immediate thought of like, oh my god, this reminds me of my childhood and stuff that I used to really love, and I still do love, but that little thought that I had is kind of what has strengthened that for me, so there's that. Counting out the dance break, Curious is growing on me too. The dance break is not for me, and I've talked about it in both the music video watch and then also the actual listen here. I can't get down with it as much as I would like to, so I apologize, but that is how it is. Excited to see them grow their sound and style in the future. So there's that. Guys, enjoyed this one. Thank you so much for being here. Like I said, if there's anything you'd like me to check out from them, I would be happy to. I know that they have a performance, and then I'm sure there is other things that have dropped as well. Yeah, they have had other content related to their release, so please let me know what you'd like me to check out. And also, if you missed the part that I did in the middle where I talked about it, please let me know how you'd like me to treat them. If you want me to do combined reactions of Series Base 1 and AND2BLE, or if you want me to do separate ones, and if it's okay that like maybe I'll do one week and one the next week. I don't really know how to treat it. I don't know how I should think about it at this point, but please let me know. I'd be happy to have your input on that. I love you all so much. I think that was all I wanted to say. If you haven't already, please make sure to subscribe to my channel and check me out over on Patreon. I do a lot of things over there. Like this video if you liked it too, and leave down in the comments below if you'd like me to check out in the future. Love you all so much. Thank you for being here. Free Palestine. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!